Hello, this is Jay Chatfield. I have my little headphone on. Welcome back to Loving Yourself to Life. I'm on my mom game this morning. I'm doing my early morning gig. This is one of the online programs that I work for. It's called itutorgroup. I've been with itutorgroup since September, I think. September, October, November. So almost about wait 6 months, 5 months. Why can't I count this more? That's because I just gave the kids all of my brain. So my experience working with iTutor, um, I okay in the beginning it was like a learning curve, and I'm gonna wipe my nose because I know that's just gross. Y'all see stuff glistening, but it's a learning curve in the beginning because you got to get used to the time zones and things like that. I know they spent just a brief time on it, but honestly, you kind of need an in-depth, especially in-depth explanation, especially when it comes to canceling classes and things like that. But I actually love it. It's one of those things where you're either gonna love it or hate it. You kind of don't have an in between. I don't think you have an in between because it's really hard to get up at 3:30 in the morning for something you kind of like. And if you hate it, it's just sucks. So you're either gonna like it or not. I like it for the flexibility. It is 6:02 a.m. where I am, and I'm done teaching for today. And I don't have any weekend hours. I teach mostly early mornings from 3 a.m. until 6 or 6:30. But I have my crossing guard job at 6:30, so I have to go ahead and move to that, and get my kids up and stuff like that if we're going somewhere. And I'm so sorry, I gotta wipe my nose today. This is just real life. I just don't want stuff. I can't, I don't want to look at anybody else do that. But um, you go into the classroom. It takes a few times. I don't have to study for it, and I've lost a few eyelashes because they sometimes those kids you be like, say it, and I did this one time in the eyelash. I was like, oh, I just take them all off, and I wanted to just make them even, but then I lost the one that makes. Anyway, so you go into the class, and honestly, I don't study for it. I just pick it up and go because I always know that I'm going to have to improvise, and I can tell by the number of slides how much improvisation I have to do, or what I have to add to it. I can tell by the slide if it has 12, 21, whatever. I already know what I'm going to have to do to make it to that 25 or the 45 minutes. Um, or the 45 minute. Yeah, yeah. So you'll have a 25-minute class. I've never had an adult on a 25-minute. Wait a minute, I did. I had one adult. I really did. I had one adult on the 25-minute one. And then there's a 45-minute class, which you can have up to six people. I had six people one time, and it goes by a rating system. If you get in there, you do your best, you give it your all. My rating went down significantly because someone gave me a one. Do I look like a one? I'm just saying, I know today is kind of, because it's rough, but a one? I got a one, so I dropped below the line and then I was suspended for 3 days, which was actually a blessing in disguise because I got to finish my book. But it was, you know, um, the rating went down, but it was okay because I got to do a lot of things. And then I came back and now it's on the up and up. Um, but you give your feedback, you keep going. Like I say, I mean, it's just like you work for yourself basically. They have a great cancellation policy, but I think I canceled one time within like 2 hours, and then I was, um, they they charged me for it, like they docked my pay, which was fine with me because I had to. I mean, I understand. I mean, I'm not salty about a whole lot of things. Because they take something away because I did something that was outside of, that was already written in my contract. It's not like I'm gonna go, you took my, I'm sorry, I just sucked that up. That was nasty. Um, but I'm not gonna be upset about that. That was fine. Of what happened. And to get started, I bought this shirt from the. It's like a small shirt, so it stops at my belly button. It stops at my belly button, and because all you need is a collar shirt, and you're supposed to show from your shoulders up, and that's all I show. If anything else, y'all gonna get a tank top for real, because I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money in the beginning because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work. But I bought the shirt, and it was like in the men's section. I didn't pay too much for it. I don't even think I paid double digits for it. I think it was like $5. And I'm like, this works, and it breathes. I'm like, this is good. So I paid for the shirt. The startup, I spent about $30 because this thing here is like a poster board. I went to Office Depot, and I actually move it around a lot. As you can see, let me see if I can get this right on the camera. As you can see all the holes and stuff in there, but you can't really see it when I teach it because it really kind of takes off all this. Yeah, and it's just me in this little red. It gets really close. I don't know. See, it looks like more like that when I'm teaching. So I paid like $26 for this, and this was the smallest one they have, but it works, and I like it. So I put up about $30 when I started. It was rough because I ain't had nothing but 40 with like $40 in my account. But I was like, I'll make this work. I'll make it work, and they pay once a month. In the next month, which is cool for me too because it's enough for me to make it plus the whole month, as a homeschool mom. So pretty much it's easy. You just got to get there on time. Yeah, I missed classes by accident because I just wasn't paying attention to the time thing, to the time difference, but you will get used to it. And if you need like help with something, I mean, we have a great community on Facebook. I go there all the time. I post all the time. I'm asking all kind of questions. Um, the people there are really nice. There are people there like me because I will help. I mean, people are like, can I join, use your code? I mean, you can't. I don't know what kind of obligation that is, but I don't know. I mean, I can talk to you about some stuff or help you, but I don't know about like coaching you through it. I guess that's something. I don't know. I mean, I can do that too, I guess, but I mean, that's not something that I'm like, you use my code. If I don't even know where that is. I guess I gotta find that if you want to use it. But it is January 16, 2020, and that is my experience with iTutor. I think it's a great company. I don't this is just, and like I say, this is one of the ones that I work for. I work for another one, and then I have another one too that I work for sometimes because I have two regulars, and I'm fine with the two regulars actually. um but yeah, this is my iTutor group. This is my mom, one of my hustles that I get to do before my kids wake up, and it doesn't interfere with the day. And I'm not tired or anything because now my body's used to it. I used to get up at like, now when I get up at 3 o'clock, it's kind of different. I'll need a nap by 8, but I don't do most of the 3 o'clock classes anymore. I do 4. And just doing those 4:30 classes, and then I work all day Sunday. So I work Sunday starting like 12. When I say all day Sunday, it's all day Sunday. I work like 12:30 uh in the morning, and then I work all the way until like 9:15 because they always schedule me 2 45-minute classes at the end. So I work all the way to 9:15. I stop, I lay down, take me a nap, or we'll go to church. We go to the church that only have like the 30-minute sermon because anything longer, yep. So we go there and then we come home. I take them to breakfast. Yep, I do all this before 12 o'clock because then I work my other one from 1 or maybe 2 to 4, and then I come back to this one and work two more classes in the afternoon, which is like from 7 to 9 or something like that. And that's my Sunday is my heaviest day. And then Saturdays I kind of just rest. I work the other one, and then I take my kids to their sports, their like basketball, volleyball, those types of things. So that's pretty much what I do. This is my iTutor experience. I think it's awesome. It is what you make it. Keep your mind positive. You can only get positive things back. Really, honestly, I know. I read the comments. I see some things that people say, but it doesn't apply to me because I don't let that in my head. So you start something like this. People, I see a lot of time people say, I'm reading the comments and I'm really, don't read the comments. Don't read the comments. Get on there, have your own experience. And it's like, I just want to know what to expect. I always take this thing. If you knew when you were going to leave this earth, how would you live? I'm just asking. You know you're going to, and honestly, you know you're going to leave anyway. So why not just enjoy the time that you have? Come on. Same thing. You know it's going to be something, but enjoy it. Get on there, keep your mind together. I keep my stuff together. I just, like I said, I see some stuff and I don't see a whole lot of stuff because it gets in your mind. And I have positive, I speak to what kind of students I want. And guess what? That's what I have. And even though you can't choose them, but the universe is really good like that. Keep it positive, and you can only get positive back. This is Jay Chatfield from Loving Yourself to Life. Do something for you that only you will love. Have a love yourself day.